don't know if I'm okay. I don't see the light of day. Looking up to higher ground, thinking that'll be your sweet escape. These days gotta schedule the romance. They say that love is a slow dance. A short bike ride to the crib using no hands. So did it feel like I'm floating? But I'm falling with both eyes closed when I let the world spin. Testing the water, she got my nerves tense. Back when I ain't even have a purpose, I was so eager to learn some things. Anxiety bring out the worst in me. Society paint me as enemy. My making it by that remedy. I'm more occasional, don't do it regularly. Backs under my eyes, weighing down heavily. Mama been worried, the devil allegedly deep in the plan. Subconsciously wanted it since I was 10. I thought I was sharp on my scroll and my pen think it did. So mama found she did them legs. She told me that's not who I am. But nowadays I put on for the fam, see you when I can. I'm surrounded by my feelings, I'm stuck on a Ferris wheel. I bet I perish with 140 acres. She want the horse and the carriage, a porcelain portion of garbage. I talk to the mirror, I know that life's not the fairest. I lost my can, I can't pay off the bills with the blessing. I'm sure I relate to the Reddit page. It's feeling like money is everything. Money is everything.
Yeah. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Traveling with G. In today's video, I want to talk about a couple things. Basically, I don't know what I'm gonna call the video. I'm gonna call it something I don't know. But in this video is mainly about it's about, you know, like this. I might call it like my second impression of DR, of Dominican Republic, and what I think about it on my second round. So the changes and improvements of the last time when I went. The first time I went was when I went to DR. It was me, Anthony, me and my homeboys. So we went out there, me, Anthony, and Steven. So we went out there, and that was my first time. It was cool. It was straight. We met Steven late on that day. We went out to the mall, went to the Blue Mall, went out there for a while, went to our Airbnb. I show you all that. We went out there, and the first time it was okay. You know, I said it wasn't bad. I met up with my ex Luna, and she showed me around town, took me around the city and the club and stuff like that at the time when I was dating. She showed me around and stuff, and I had to say it was straight. It was cool. I had to say it was cool. My first impression was like it was, all this was new to me. Dominican Republic. That's a good Caribbean island to go to. If you ain't never been, you should go. I went out there and I like the setup, the city, the malls. I like the stores they had. I like the more like a cultural, traditional buildings that they had out there with the Christopher Columbia buildings and stuff like that. And I like how they had a lot of festivals out there going on. I had all that on my last video and stuff at the time when I had an old camera though. But nah, it was straight. I liked it. It was cool, man, and I thought, to be honest with you, I thought it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? I really thought it was pretty cool. But on the second round, when I went, at the time, I was dating my girl. We went out there and I did a lot more. I got a chance to go to I didn't go back to the same spot where I went last time. I kind of did in a way I didn't. I didn't show all that. I showed just a little bit of that. Went out to eat, went to the restaurant. On this second round, when I went on this second time, I was talking to somebody. I was like I said, me and her, we was very, very intimate. We was really, me and her was together and everything. We together and we was together and talking. But this time I got a chance to really, really, really see DR. I went to the mall, but I didn't do too much of that. But I went back to the Zona Colonial this time in the second round, which was a month ago when I went. And I went around and I actually went to places that I didn't get a chance to go last time. Even though I think we might have went there the first time, me and my homeboy Anthony, we walked around, but I actually got a chance to actually explore the city, know the city, and may I add, I actually drove in DR. So they driving, they can get kind of wild. So at the time I was driving my girl car. we drove all around. If you watch the videos, you go back and watch some of the videos. You know, it was pretty good experience, man. I really enjoyed this time around. And we went to the beach, went to Boca Chica. You know what I mean? Because last time we didn't get a chance to go to the beach, and we got stopped by the police. I went to the wrong check-in. They were trying to get money from me then, trying to get money from me. Thank God she had cash on her at the time. So anyway, I actually got a chance to go to the beach, had some good food on the beach on this second round, and it was pretty cool, man. I can honestly say it was the best trip I ever had. Went to the mountains, went to the beach. I mean, not the beach, but went to the hills, the mountains. I took you to the countryside when you get to see cows, chicken, and pigs and stuff like that. I actually got a chance to experience that. That was like maybe 3.5 hours away from Santo Domingo, away from the city, up in the hills, the mountains, stuff like that. You go watch some of my videos if you haven't already seen it. You know what I'm saying? Which was cool. So this time around, I want to say it was a lot better experience. I actually got a chance to drive. I actually got a chance to experience Dominican Republic, especially Santo Domingo. I really got a chance to really experience and see the other side of it. Stop by the store, little small stores outside the city and stuff, in the country, in the mountains. That was cool. You know what I mean, guys? So want to say, but that was the changes in the improvement. And they was working on the roads and stuff. They were working on the roads, certain stuff that was new, they changed that around. Infrastructure was getting better. Went to restaurants I ain't never been to, because I think when I went last time I was in downtown and I went to a restaurant around there. But this time I got the chance actually explore the way I really wanted to explore. But if I go back, me and my homeboys, like, when we go, I know where to go. We'll go to Boca Chica or whatever, and probably rent a car. I'm not for sure if I don't know. Might rent a car, maybe catch a bus out there. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of cool. My cultural insights. The culture thing, you know, it was cool, but the thing I didn't like was how they was trying to hustle you. So when I was on the beach, I felt like they was trying to hustle you and stuff. I got hustled out of extra $140 maybe. I got hustled out of that because that food I had on the beach, it wasn't worth no $200 something. But again, like I said, when you're on somebody else's country, like when you're in somebody else's country, you kind of don't have to pay, because if you think about it, if you get the cops, because see, here's the thing. I didn't want to get the cops involved because I felt like if I got the cops involved, they would try to hustle me out of more money, and I didn't want them problems. I just went and paid. But that was but I felt like they can improve on that a little bit, on that trying to hustle you out of money. But I don't think they're ever gonna go anywhere. Other than that, it's still a good country, a great Caribbean country. But yeah, but culture insight. But the culture insights, it was good. The food was good. I actually got spoiled. Cause my girl, she cooked me some Dominican food. That was good. I actually got a taste a very, very good Dominican dish. And I had a dish on the way to her mom's house on the outskirts of Santo Domingo, Chacaron. I might be saying it wrong, but it's pork. And I don't really eat pork. I didn't know it was pork. I thought it was chicken. But that was actually good with some plantain. I had plantain with that when I was in the country. If you go back and watch on my video when I was in the country at her mother's house, and we all sat down and we ate that. It was pretty good. And I had more food when I was there. Her dad and his wife, she cooked the meal for us and stuff, and I ate there, but I didn't get the chance to film that. But on the personal growth, so the first time I went, like I said, I didn't get a chance to explore the city. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I didn't get a chance to really, really, really explore the city like I really want to, and I didn't get a chance to explore the Dominican like I really want to on the first round. And sometimes, you might got to come back and get another experience. So sometimes that first time you might have to come back, because sometimes I think it takes 2 or 3 times till you actually get to explore countries or cities. Because if you're not there for a long period of time, I can see how you might have to come back and do like a second trip. But third trip, yeah, I come back. But this time, we're gonna try to go to let me see, personal growth. Reflect on your let me see, personal growth. So my second visit, it was fantastic. It was good. So like I said, a lot of things I know in the first round. Okay, hidden gems. Hidden gem was the countryside and the beach and stuff, and the beaches, which is Boca Chica that I went to. If you watch on my video, let me see, hidden gems, sharing the lesser known spots, experience that you discovered on this visit. I can't say no hidden gem, really. I just didn't get a chance to explore the first time. All right, guys, I want to talk about this food. I want to talk about what happened in Boca Chica, right?
Fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
So basically, what I didn't really like about Boca Chica was because I know I already talked about it in the video before, so I'm gonna talk about it again in the video. What I didn't like about Boca Chica was that the fact is that they can scam people, overcharge people for like crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Crazy at like a crazy price. Now, you and I know, if you watch my video when I was on the beach, I think it was called. Anyway, that video was called. It was a good day at Boca Chica until this happened. Well, let me talk about that for a little bit, just for a second. Story time, as they say. Basically, it was when me and my girl went to the beach. We got some fish, right? And the guy asked us if we wanted fish. Now, here's the thing about Boca Chica. I want to say how they do things. I didn't know this. I wasn't aware. And on top of that, she wasn't aware. I don't think she was. Anyway, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. The reason why I don't think she really known about it. So when we pulled up, we go. The guys kind of like got us out the car, and you know what I'm saying. And here we weren't really nowhere. We were right in front of the place. I didn't know where we was at. So this is my first time. Now, this is my first time. I didn't know how things work. I didn't know how things operate down there. It's a totally different ball game in Boca Chica, which I call it like scams. A lot of scams. So anyway, moving along. Me and her get out the car. The guy, like when we first pulled in, the guy said, "Hey, look, man, where you trying to park the car?" So we go park our car there, right? So as we get out the car, we have a guy. He comes to the car and he greets us and he takes us out to the beach. Now, I didn't think nothing about it at first. I didn't think anything about how the scam goes like that in that particular situation. But as he came out the car, he got us out to the beach, set us down. Ask her if we want something to eat, anything. So okay, all right, that's all right. Okay, cool. I'm thinking like more like a southern hospitality, right? But that's where I'm from. I'm from Texas, so as they say, with the nice southern hospitality. So anyway, when we go and sat down, I didn't think in the body. Ask her what you want, yada yada yada, what you want to drink. Okay, cool. So when I looked at the menu, I didn't think in the body. I was looking at the West Coast, and then to myself, I was thinking like, okay, I saw maybe like the price a little bit. I kind of glanced at the price. I didn't really just look like actually look at the price. I just glanced at the price. The reason why I did that because I guess I'm thinking in my head that I knew how the pesos go by heart and stuff. Basically what I'm saying is like for 5,000 pesos could be, I think it's $100, something like that. Don't quote me on it. But at the time, I'm thinking like, okay, as I saw it, I'm looking at it, I'm trying to keep up with it in my head. I'm thinking like, I just kind of roughly added it up, and the drinks can't be no more than $100, maybe $70, $80, right? That's what I was thinking in my head. So that's what happened. Because I didn't really study the menu. I didn't really look at the menu. Like I said, I kind of glanced at the menu. I glanced at it. but they didn't really have they had a menu, but I just kind of glanced at it. I didn't pay it no mind. I really didn't pay it no mind. As like, I guess what I'm trying to say, I didn't pay that much attention to detail like I should have. But like I said, you live and you learn, right? So as I'm looking at the menu, I'm like, okay, yeah. So when he brought the fish out, he just came out and just brought the fish out, the red snapper. I told him that I want the red snapper, and she said she wanted that little lobster tail or whatever that had. And again, that stuff is no more than guys. So like I said, that meal shouldn't be no more than $100, at least $100, because I'm gonna give you that. So later on, I come to find out they was charging for the chairs. I guess the chairs in the tent. I think that's what they were charging for that too. They charged all that in there, and like I said, they don't tell you that. They just ran this scam. They just ran this ticket up on you. Then once you're done eating everything, they're gonna hand you your ticket. So most definitely, next time I go back, I won't ever do that, because see what happened was I had to go to the ATM and get the money, and she told me how much, and I'm looking at it, I'm like 14,000. I'm like, what? That's in Dominican peso. I'm looking at that like, man, 200. I said, nah, hell no. So I thought she was lying. So when I went to my app, I looked in my app, it said about $200 something $40 for 14,000 Dominican pesos. So anyway, guys, just be aware when you go to Boca Chica. I'm talking about for the ones who don't know, and the ones who do know, but the ones who don't know, just be aware of that, because they will try to scam you. So just let you know, man, you got to be very, very, very careful of that, because a lot of scams go on. It's all over that city and DR. So it is what it is. But I'm not even mad about the situation. I'm mad at myself. I'm kicking myself in the ass, because I should have been paying more attention, close attention to that, and not to get hustled. Like I said, I didn't want to cause no issue, because I didn't want to. Because at the same time, I'm in somebody's country. I didn't want to get the cops involved. So about that, when we was going to, when me and her was going to the checkpoint to go to Boca Chica, yeah, it's a checkpoint. It's kind of like a tollway, and you have to pay. So her not knowing, I went to the one in the middle. I think that was the red, and like I said, I didn't have no idea. I didn't know how they work. I didn't know. And she told me, she did warn me. She told me that I need to have cash on me, not just not credit card, but debit card, because all that I had was a debit card. I didn't have no cash on me. Luckily, she had cash on her. So she had cash on her, and so anyway, what happened was when I went to the checkpoint, it's like a kind of like a tollway again, like a tollway when you got to go on the highway around here. In Dallas got a whole bunch of tollways, but now they, you ain't got to stop and do all that. They just mail it to you. So anyway, moving on. As we coming into Boca Chica, I went in the middle. Remember, I'm driving. I goes in the middle, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you on the wrong entry checkpoint." I said, "What?" I didn't know that. She didn't even know that. So that's how I knew she ain't ever been out there, because she didn't know that. Because if she would have known that, she would have told me go around, just go around. So as we get there, we stopped. We got held up, and as we getting held up, they trying to extort money from me, trying to get money from me. I was like, what the hell? I ain't know what was going on. I caught a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, guys, I know a little Spanish, man. I just be joking, but I know a little bit of Spanish, but they talk so fast. So that's why I say I have to really pay attention to what they saying and listen to what they saying, because I know a couple words in Spanish, man. Like I said, I know Spanish, but I'm not up to that top tier level yet, where I can just speak it fluent. But I can understand a little bit what they say. I can catch. Like I said in the video, I have like a little bit. I have a Spanish level of elementary, so I can catch bits and pieces of it. Although I need to study my Spanish a lot more, and I will by the time I go back to Colombia. When I go back to Colombia in February, hopefully I will have my Spanish up. So anyway, as we going there, the guy was trying to say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna cost so much. He's gonna give me a ticket." I'm like, wait. I said, whoa, how you gonna give me a ticket if I don't even know where I'm going? You know what I'm saying? I ain't my first time coming here. No, they were trying to get money out of me. So I think I forgot how much it was in Dominican pesos, but they were trying to extort money from me. They wanted like $25 to $30 or something in U.S. currency. I don't know what it was in the peso, Dominican pesos. Luckily, she had cash on her, because she was like, well, she was pissed off because she was, because she told me, she said, babe, I told you have cash on you. Because when you go to these checkpoints and stuff, you never know they might try to get money out of you. So anyway, she gave him like $30 or whatever, and we went through the checkpoint, and he went ahead and just let us go by it, and we got to Boca Chica. So again, I didn't want to get the cops involved because I didn't want them to try to come there and try to get more money out of him, because I was thinking in my mind that they're gonna side with him. They're gonna have their back, because remember, I am a foreigner. So guys, you gotta remember that, man. You're a foreigner in somebody else's country. And yes, that was messed up of how they did that. How they did me, that was messed up. They hustled me out I think $140 something. Yes. Like I said, that food, I give or take, barely about $100. So yeah, they hustled me out $140. So that's why I wound up paying it, because I didn't, I had to go to ATM, and I was pissed. I was really pissed off about that shit. And I talked about it in my video. So I just really wanted to talk about that, just kind of like elaborate on what really happened. I feel like I didn't go into detail so much, because I tried to talk to the guy. I tried to get him to talk the price down. He would not do it. So I was pissed off. I won't ever go back there again. And I would look at, and from that day forward, I started looking at my menu a lot more. Looking at the menu, the prices, and then I go into my Dominican pesos app, so I can put it in there, so I can see how much it is equal to the US dollars and all that before I buy anything. So that's just a life lesson to learn. So for those who do know, and for those who don't know, just be alert, or just be alarmed and be alert of scammers, because they out there. There's scammers here, there's scammers everywhere, but in the DR, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. So you got to be wary. Be leery of that, and be careful of that. All right. I just want to drop that on you, man. Drop that knowledge on the people who don't know, who ain't never been out the country, or who ain't never been in DR. But just know, it's just way it is. That's just life. Would I go back? Of course, I would go back. I most definitely would go back, guys. So I just want to drop that on you guys and stuff like that. And I also want to say that we going. Our next stop will be LA. We're going to LA. I have an LA interview of my sister coming up. I'll be posting that maybe about another 3 weeks or so. They'll be coming out. That's about her life in LA. Whoever want to know about LA, who want to know how things roll and how things go, or if you even think about moving out there, just be aware of things. Of things of what to come. And we'll be out there right now. She be coming back today. She out there on a personal note, but she'll be back because I got to go back with her on another personal issue. I got to go back with her to LA, and I'll be out there vlogging about another 3 weeks. I'll be out there vlogging, getting content for you guys, and you guys know I'm gonna get content because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? You guys know that, and I'm gonna get content for you. And I want to say after that, February coming up, February the 21st is the Columbia Fitness Expo. I will be out there. I'm trying to get some content. I think me and my homeboys, we're gonna try to roll out there, and we're gonna try to go out there and get some content out there. I don't know how long. Probably gonna be staying by a good 5-6 days again. I'll probably be out there staying. Me and him and my other homeboy, we'll be out there. I'll be getting content from there and go to Medellin, go to the Community 13. Cause last time I went to Cartagena, I have never been to Medellin. So this time we get a chance to go to Medellin, get that city life. Maybe even get a chance to go back to Cartagena. I'm not for sure yet. Don't quote me on that, but I will bring you guys content. And most definitely, I got more content coming. And then after that, we're gonna do like an island hopper. And what I mean by that is, I think we're gonna probably try to go to Jamaica, stay for 2 days, then maybe go to Barbados, stay for 2 days, then maybe after that, we'll go to San Martin, stay for 2 days. We're gonna probably, I don't know. Like I said, we will see how things turn out. But that's mostly definitely gonna happen. I hope if everything goes through, it's gonna probably happen next summer time or whatever. But then after that, I also plan to go to Spain. I want to go to Spain. I'm trying to get to Europe. Maybe later on in the year, maybe next fall, maybe, guys. Like I said, just don't quote me on that. But that will be like the next plan, to go to Europe and try to go to Spain, spend some time out there too. Maybe get like 4 days. I don't know yet how they go, but that most definitely is in works. So guys, thanks for watching my video. And I highly appreciate you guys watching my video. I really appreciate you guys putting, putting your comment down below at the bottom. And I'm gonna keep on kicking out this content for you guys. And who knows, I might be moving to I might be moving to Puerto Rico, and that way I can give you vlogs on a daily basis, all the time out there. Show you what's going on out there, the food, show you the club, the events, all types of stuff. So guys, thanks for watching my video. And until next time, I'll see you guys, all right? And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. I have some, and I will keep pumping this content out to you like diarrhea, guys. I'm out.